I'm Susan Carruthers, and we thank you for joining us this week as we close out the AHSAA 2023-24 school year with state championship baseball series at Jacksonville State University and the AHSAA state softball tournament held at Oxford's Choccolocca Park. We had plenty of clutch plays as the AHSAA crowned 7 state baseball champions at Jim Case Stadium, Rudy Abbott Field on the campus of JSU, and 7 state softball champions at Oxford's beautiful Choccolocca Park. Let's get right to all the highlights. We pick up the 1A finals action at JSU between the Summerton Christian Eagles and the Sweetwater Bulldogs. The series went 3 games, as did 5 of the other 6 state championships. Austin Scobie earned MVP honors with 3 hits in the 3rd and final game for Summerton, including a bases-loaded triple that drove in 3 runs. Caden Parrish and Colton Glass each had 3 hits for the Eagles. The biggest inspiration came from Yancey Young, who also had 3 hits and 3 RBIs. Young has been undergoing cancer treatment since last summer and rejoined the team late this season and was able to contribute in a big way, on and off the field. Summerton Christian was able to rally offensively in the final game, winning over the powerful Bulldogs 15-3 in Game 3 to claim the Class 1A state title. In Class 2A, defending state champion Ayrton faced Mars Hill Bible in the championship series and came into Game 2 needing a win since the Panthers took Game 1 the night before. Ayrton pitcher Austin Evans delivered a complete game performance, needing only 95 pitches to tie the series at 1-1. With 25 pitches remaining for him, the Purple Cats called on Evans to return to the mound in the final inning of Game 3. He responded by shutting down Mars Hill to seal the Game 3 win and clinched Ayrton's 2nd straight Class 2A state title, earning MVP honors in the process. He didn't do it alone, however. Ayrton opened Game 3 with their bats hot and momentum still on their side from Game 2, scoring 5 runs on the top of the 1st inning using 4 hits and a double steal to take the 5-0 lead. Avon Cook got the rally going with a single and scored on a double down the left field line by Lawson Ledger. Catcher Dalton Murphy followed with a sharp hit to right, plating Ledger. Hayes Hammock, running for Murphy, scored on an infield out by Jeff Pelham. Ayrton would go on to win Game 3 11-3, repeating as back-to-back 2A baseball state champions. Thomasville lost Game 1 of the best 2 of 3 Class 3A championship series to Westbrook Christian, rallying to sweep 2 games on the final day. The Tigers fell behind early in Game 3. However, with the help of Charles Morris, the 3A Series MVP, who hurled a 3-hitter in Game 2 and was walked 3 times in Game 3, Thomasville battled back. Morris still managed to slug his one and only triple of his prep career. John Figures added 2 hits and 2 RBIs for the Tigers. Gavin Nichols also had a triple to help the efforts as Thomasville rallied in Game 3 to win 8-7 and win the 3A state baseball championship. Corner High School came into the Class 4A championship series with American Christian seeking the school's 1st state baseball crown. After losing Game 1, it looked doubtful. The Yellow Jackets came from behind in the 7th inning of Game 2 to even the series, and then their bats were red hot in Game 3, winning the title 13-0. MVP Brendan Connor pitched all 7 innings in Game 3 and also had 4 hits, including 2 triples and 5 RBIs. Eli Cannon added 5 hits with 2 RBIs, including 1 triple. Corner and coach Caleb Hoyle finished off the series to win the school's 1st state baseball crown. Alexandria High School took on Mobile Christian in the Class 5A championship series, hoping to win the Valley Cubs' 1st state title while preventing the Leopards from notching their 7th state crown. Coach Zach Welch's Cubs got the job done. Alexandria's Trip Patterson pitched Game 2, an 8-4 win to sweep the series. Evan Snow and Aiden Bruner each had 2 hits for the Cubs, with Bruner driving in 2 runs. Andrew Allen earned MVP honors for his pitching performance in Game 1. The Hillcrest Patriots of Tuscaloosa and the Hartselle Tigers faced off in a classic battle for the ages in the 6A championship series. Hillcrest won Game 1 14-3, but Hartselle clawed back to win Game 2. The final game was a doozy, however. The Patriots starting pitcher Jackson Henderson delivered the biggest play at the plate with this grand slam home run in the top of the 5th to give Hillcrest the lead. Still, the Patriots would need more. Hartselle, playing with enormous emotion, clawed their way back to a 6-6 tie before Brooks Tunnel drove in Jamison Farley on a sacrifice fly that would be the difference in the ball game as Hillcrest won 7-6 to take the 6A state crown. Hartselle played the series without its legendary Hall of Fame coach William Booth, who passed away the morning before the series started after a long illness. Booth, the AHSAA's all-time baseball coaching wins leader, was honored prior to the first game and following the 6A championship. His son Mason Booth joined the post-game trophy ceremonies, receiving an honorary baseball, which is presented to each head coach. He is shown here with acting head coach Jake Miles and Hillcrest coach Mark Garner receiving the baseballs from AHSAA's Brandon Dean. Both teams' fans stood in respect during the post-game ceremony, honoring Hartselle's William Booth one final time. Bob Jones High and Central Phoenix City High School, two of the top high school baseball teams in the nation, met in a classic 7A series, with the Patriots from Madison claiming their first state baseball title in the series that went 3 games. Central was making their first straight trip to the Baseball State Championship Series, but Bob Jones was on a mission. Senior shortstop Braden Booth crushed 3 home runs in the series, 1 in each game, to earn Class 7A MVP honors. Catcher Zach Johnson added 2 hits and 3 RBIs. Dylan Adkins had 3 hits. Jack Shaw pitched the championship-clinching win for the Patriots, hurling 6 innings, allowing 4 runs and striking out 5. We move next to state softball action at Oxford's Choccolocca Park, with Skyline High School taking on Leroy in the Class 1A softball finals. Skyline captured their first softball championship in school history with some strong hitting. Audra Bellamy doubled in this highlight, bringing home Brinley Potts to open the scoring. Olivia Treese and Eva Gates added singles, and a Sage Lewis RBI gave the Vikings a 3-0 lead. The hitting continued as Skyline won the finals 9-0 over the Bears, as Coach Slade Bellamy's team outscored 4 opponents in a 1A state tournament 34-5 to finally claim their first state crown. Wicksburg met Thorsby in the Class 2A finals, which was played at JSU's Jana McGinnis Field due to weather concerns. Ansley Wood delivered 2 triples and drove in 3 runs to help lead the Panthers to a 10-0 victory. 5 girls drove in at least 1 run for Wicksburg, while Natalie Cole pitched the 6-inning shutout, striking out 8. Wicksburg made it through the entire tournament in dominating fashion without giving up a run, outscoring 4 opponents 42-0. Opp met Powerhouse Plainview in the Class 3A finals on Friday to close out the 2024 state tournament. Amaya Womack and Reese Cawley delivered clutch hits to help the Bobcats get the win. In the bottom of the 6th inning, Womack crushed a 1-out triple off the left field fence and later scored on a wild pitch. Cawley won MVP honors with a solo home run to extend the lead to 4-2. She then made her way to the pitching circle to get the win to seal Opp's first Class 3A state softball championship in school history. Orange Beach High School's Makos met the Brooks Lions in the Class 4A championship game. Orange Beach used clutch pitching and hitting to capture the school's 4th straight state championship, winning the final game 2-1. Makos pitcher KG Favors, the Class 4A state tourney MVP, hurled a 4-hitter to lead Orange Beach. Ava Hodo and Tegan Rivette drove in the runs for the Makos. The leadoff hitter Katie King and Rivette scored the runs in the finals. Hodo also walked twice. Jasper once ruled the roost, winning 3 state championships in a row when the AHSAA played slow pitch softball in the 90s. Last week, the Vikings finally added a fast pitch state championship to their trophy case. Jasper defeated Moody's Blue Devils twice to win the 5A softball championship at Choccolocca Park. Tournament MVP Missy Odom pitched the championship game, allowing 6 hits and striking out 6. The championship came down to the final inning, however, with Emma Lou Frank's RBI single in the bottom of the 7th inning, scoring pinch runner America Montgomery with the winning run. Jasper captured the 3-2 victory in the Class 5A state title. Athens High School has been no stranger to state softball championship games. Playing in the Class 6A finals for the 3rd year in a row, the Golden Eagles battled Hartselle in the high-scoring final game. Athens scored 8 runs in the 5th inning of the if-necessary game in the double elimination tournament, and Lily Lowry pitched a complete game in the 12-9 victory, which gave the Eagles their 2nd title in the last 3 seasons and 6th in school history. Caitlin Tedford went 2 for 4 and drove in 3 runs, while Kara Cruz and Morgan Stiles drove in 2 runs apiece. Athens' Carly Ennis, the state tournament MVP, finished 2 for 3 with 1 RBI and 3 runs scored. Hewitt-Trussville came into the Class 7A state softball tourney looking to repeat as state champions, and they didn't disappoint their fans. Akila Honeycutt lined a 2-out single, scoring pinch runner Presley Hull with the game's only run, with 2 outs in the bottom of the 9th inning to give the Huskies a 1-0 victory over Daphne. Trojans pitcher Vic Moten struck out 11 and allowed only 6 hits in 8 2/3 innings. She walked 2. Hewitt-Trussville's pitcher Sarah Phillips, who was named tournament MVP, was equally dominating. She struck out 12, walked 1, and allowed 4 hits while pitching all 9 innings. The Huskies won 4 straight games in the state tournament, including a 5-4 victory late Monday in the winners bracket over the Trojans, and the state championship clinching 9-inning thriller in the finals. Peyton Hull had 3 hits for Hewitt-Trussville, and Olivia Fagard, Phillips, and Honeycutt had 1 hit apiece. For the Trojans, Abby Johnson, Cammie Herport, Deja Matt, and Moten had 1 hit apiece. With this final highlight, we'll close the AHSAA Spring Championship season and the 2023-24 school year. We thank you for tuning in here with us each week, and we look forward to having you join us next fall on AHSAA TV Weekly.